This is Huchoy for Greenstream TV. We are here today for the screening of The Island's President, which is a documentary film featuring President Nasheed and his quest to tackle climate change.
If we can't stop the seas rising, if you allow for a 2-degree rise in temperature, you are actually agreeing to kill us.
So what can people expect from this film?
I believe people can expect to see a man struggle for democracy in his country, as well as his struggle to save the country from the impact of climate change.
With the change in regime nowadays, what do you think the new government is going to do against climate change?
It's actually quite worrying because today I read in the newspaper that the tourism minister have said that this whole issue of climate change was made up by President Nasheed to get publicity. Now that is extremely worrying because we know the science is about climate change, and we know that if something hasn't been, people don't do something about it in the world, that Maldives can disappear. So for the current government's minister to come up and say that this is something created by Nasheed to attract publicity is extremely concerning for us, because this is the future of Maldives, this is the future of our culture, our identity. So I am very worried what this government will do about climate change.
Yes, because with climate change and people not actually believing that it is there, it just makes the struggle a little bit harder.
Yes, it's true. And in the Maldives, you've had islands where people had to be moved from one island to the other because of erosion. And for somebody in this current regime to actually say that Nasheed just created all these stories to get publicity is very, very concerning. And I really don't know what to say about it.
I have an objective, which is to save a nation. I know it's a huge task. I've been arrested 12 times. I've been tortured twice. I spent 18 months in solitary. We won our battle for democracy in the Maldives. A year later, there are those who tell us that solving climate change is impossible. Well, I am here to tell you that we refuse to give up hope.
You do like a battle, don't you?
It won't be any good to have democracy if we don't have a country.
Everything is worse than we originally thought. It's got much, much worse.
This is a mission, and I have to get it done. We need a deal in Copenhagen, and I feel that Maldives can be instrumental.
President Nasheed, do you think you will get a deal that you think is worthwhile?
I presume that you don't want to sign a national suicide note.
Some leaders here say these are the toughest negotiations they have ever been involved in.
India, China, United States, big emitters, Prime Minister, they're not going to go along with that. It's hundreds of millions of people. Manhattan is as low as the Maldives. This is just one instance when Maldives is asking our friends to help us. We just can't disappear. We just can't.
The Island's President is now out across the UK. This is Huchoy reporting for Greenstream TV.